Jordan Grace, Angelina Love, Chris Dickinson, Rob Conway, and both members of the Wolves.
It's quite a crew.
So that is the Fine Nine. So you definitely want to check that out. Then after Legends of the Ring, we'll be traveling to an unknown location for lunch. Gotta feed the troops.
That's right.
And we will be going to WrestlePro, which will be taking place. We got to get a high five for this. High five. In Keyport, New Jersey, where Damage 365 Radio happens to broadcast from every week.
Oh, on the same block?
Don't be giving out our location. Yeah, but on the same block.
Yeah.
Maple Place, St. Joseph's Church. You'll see all these superstars mentioned, as well as so many more, and the WrestlePro Creative Pro roster will be there. Check them out at WrestleProOnline.com or Facebook WrestlePro, and check out all the information, the card, information for tickets, who's going to be there, as well as our guys we're bringing, and so many more. Another show that's going to be ridiculously jam-packed. And it's just a shame that you can't morph into multiple bodies so you can go to all these shows and just experience it all. But, everybody has responsibilities to where they're bringing their people. And then it doesn't end there. It ends at night, but it doesn't end that weekend. Sunday morning, everybody but Jordan Grace and Thunder Rosa will be going to Allentown, PA, to Pro Wrestlers World Store and Museum in the Merchant Square Mall. So Thunder Rosa has to report back home. She has other commitments, as well as Jordan Grace. So we'll still, out of the 9, we'll still have the 7. And includes the Wolves, Angelina Love, and Rob Conway and others. So definitely PA, you want to check out these superstars, as well as others that will be brought to you by ESS Promotions, MZ, RDP, and so many others will be a part of the Pro Wrestlers World Store and Museum, Merchant Square Mall in Allentown, PA. Check them out on Facebook as well. And if it's anything like the last one we did, which was pretty freaking cool when we had the Bees and now WWE superstar Eric Young, Cowboy Bob Orton, so it's been pretty cool. It's
Doesn't that just seem to be the ticket? Is an interview with Damage 365 Radio, and that'll get you a ticket to the big show?
It just, you know what? I'm not gonna pat myself on the back. You know, I'm not, we're not asking anybody to do it, but kind of look at it. I mean, Deonna Purrazzo we were her first radio interview. Not too long after that, boom, she's on NXT. She's on TNA tapings. She's been on a bunch of them ever since. First interview Thunder Rosa ever did was with us. Now she's on the East Coast, getting on the East Coast, going to be huge. She's at Lucha Underground. That's Cobra Moon. She's made some big, huge strides. We brought in Eric Young right after we brought in Eric Young. Eric Young, now a member of NXT.
Barbie Hayden, too. The next
Barbie Hayden we brought in, and then the next week Barbie Hayden was doing a TNA taping.
We interview AJ Styles, and boom.
AJ Styles, now a member of WWE. Bobby Roode, same thing. Jake the Snake, a couple days later becomes WWE Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe we got the stroke of luck. I mean, we had the stroke of champions for a while, if you remember. We had like 4 straight interviews, and all 4 of them became like champions within 30 days.
Yep.
Including Casey Carlisle and Jordan Grace, who will be joining us. But yeah, we had a cool. We've had a good run. We've had a good run. I can't believe it, man. How long we've been in season 4. I mean, just think about it. I mean, nobody can appreciate it but you and I, because we started this and it was legit shits and giggles.
It was.
I mean, just sitting at a kitchen table, bashing A-Rod about steroids with a couple slices of buffalo chicken pizza near us on a kitchen table with 2 laptops and one on a Lazy Susan.
Yeah. Then I went on hiatus.
Yeah, she went on hiatus. She disappeared.
I was kidnapped.
He was stolen from me.
I escaped.
Like you stolen from me.
Back where I was rightfully belong.
And then we graduated to the spare room, and finally into a studio, which is still not done, but whatever. The rest of the house takes more priority over.
Yeah.
It's got a door. That's all that matters. Door and privacy. But yeah. So that's what's going on with Legends of the Ring, and we have more Legends of the Ring coming up in October. I'll give you a quick who's what's of what's going on there. The next Legends of the Ring, we're not going crazy with the amount of people we're bringing, because what we're bringing in is going to be unbelievable. Because on October 15th, we'll be back in Monroe, New Jersey for Legends of the Ring. We're bringing in none other than former WWE Women's Champion and former TNA Knockouts Champion Lisa Verone, also known as Victoria in WWE and Tara in TNA. Can't wait for that to happen. I'm psyched about that. We're also going to be bringing in, for the second time, former ECW wrestler and former WSU Shimmer and Shine champion Angel Orsini. She is in phenomenal shape and getting back in the ring after almost a 10-year hiatus.
Wow. So
it's going to be unbelievable. We're also going to be bringing a third and final guest. We're only going to be bringing in 3. We're still in negotiations with a couple, so whoever decides to commit first will get that spot. We're not going to say who because we don't want to tip our cap, but that'll happen soon. Then in the following month of November, on the 19th, we return to the big event in Queens, New York, where we have already solidified for you Saraya Knight, the former Shimmer champion, the mother of former 2-time Divas champion Paige, Sweet Saraya. If anybody knows how awesome she is, her and her husband personally training Paige and many other female wrestlers in the UK. We're also going to be bringing in one half of the current TNA Tag Team Champions of Decay. That'll be Crazy Steve and their manager, Rosemary. Awesome. We did try to get Abyss, but Abyss was booked with someone else, so we could not get all 3. We're also going to be bringing in former WWF and former WWE Women's Champion Jazz, former TNA Knockout, and your favorite ODB, and former WWE referee and superstar Dangerous Danny Davis. This one was a cool one. People who remember Danny Davis for screwing over Demolition, so the Hart Foundation could win the championship, the Tag Team Championship, and then eventually becoming a member of the Jimmy Hart family. So Dangerous Danny Davis will be joining us, as well as Decay, Sweet Saraya Knight, ODB, and Jazz. There might be one more person booked, but it all depends on Legends. If I can book up that person for Legends, I'm going to go that way instead of big event. If not, doesn't really matter at this point.
Vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa. But yeah. Then we also have another convention, which is October 1st, WrestleFest 2 in Woodbury Heights, New Jersey. We haven't decided what we're going to do with that one yet. We will be in attendance. We just haven't decided who we will be bringing. We've also just recently have looked into that another one that's in Philadelphia, PA in September. So we're going to look into that one as well. But we're going to be everywhere,
Sure sounds like it.
We're going to be everywhere. I mean, we're just gonna touch everything. Get out there, do the whole thing. But all right, so we're going to take a commercial break. When we return, we're going to do our top 10 which was it's not a preempted list. We're just gonna throw some names out there and see where we're gonna place them on the list. And anybody who knows us knows that don't take it personally, that we love you, but we want to see better things from you. So we'll be back after this.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
This is the hardcore icon, Justin Credible, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio. Now that's not just the coolest, that's not just the best. Damage 365 Radio, now that's just incredible.
Wrestling Superstore, selling wrestling memorabilia from all around the world, including WWE, TNA, Japan, Mexico, and the very best of the independents. They've got action figures, DVDs, autographed memorabilia, t-shirts, and more. Plus, stop in and get tickets for great promotions like UWA Elite, CZW, and many others. Located indoors at the world-famous English Town Flea Market, Green Building, booth number 35 on 90 Wilson Avenue, Manalapan Township, New Jersey. Open every Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Log on to Facebook.com/Funkenstein Inc. for more information.
Join Brandon Lewis and Christopher Scythe Bracey every Tuesday night on YouTube.com/2KW at 8:30 p.m. as they bring you the matches and moments that make 2KW Pro the heart of New York City. 2KW Pro, your company, your wrestling.
This is Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and you're listening to Damage Radio 365. Yeah, baby!
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, special thanks to our sponsors, the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore in English Town Flea Market, Blue Building, booths 46 and 47. Also, tune in to hear the Funkenstein Wrestling Roundup radio show with host Babs not every week, sometimes every other week. Just go to their page to get their listings to find out when they're on the air. Also 2K Pro, and of course Esposito's Pizza and Pasta of Matawan and Manasquan, New Jersey. Go to SesameSeedPizza.com for menus, locations, you name it, it'll be on there. We just came back from Antigua, hit up Esposito's, and man, it was a taste of home. I was very, very excited to come home and eat some buffalo galamad. I was fiending. I had galamad when I was away. Different, more of a jerk sauce on it, which got a little tang, a little spice. You would definitely like the food there.
A little cinnamon.
No, not cinnamon. Just it's kind of a barbecue sauce, but it's got a little twang to it. But you taste a little sweet, and then it kind of hits you, but not like overwhelming. If you ever had like jerk chicken, it's kind of like that. But on galamad, which obviously you don't eat that.
No.
The sauce.
I don't even know what galamad is. I never heard of it.
Squid, bro. Calamari.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, you never heard of it. Calamari. For all you weird people that can't speak.
All you New Jerseyites.
Okay, so we're gonna hit up each list. We're gonna do the top 10 most improved on the indie circuit in no particular order. We're gonna make this list happen. We said Jay George has made the list, rightfully so.
Definitely.
I would have to say he's made some awesome strides in this business, and gotta give him kudos for that, because he's done well with the business. He's done well. So what am I doing here? This is getting all messed up.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Microsoft Word is giving me a hard time, but it's okay. All right. So let's see, number 2 on your list. No, it's male and female.
Right.
So
Well, Bonesaw Jesse Brooks was the next name out of my mouth.
that was most improved.
Definitely.